Hi, girl. How you doing?
Good. Hey, girl.
This weather outside just makes me want to be inside with a blanket.
Me too. I'm the sleepiest person you've ever seen today.
Yeah, when it's gray and rainy.
Yep.
Let's just nap.
Yeah.
You got a hizzy flizzy?
I don't have a hizzy flizzy this week. I feel like it's just been so crazy. You don't like...
I'm sure there's a few that I know of.
Really? Give me a hint.
Well, it's okay.
No, give me a hint.
There's
Maybe
stuff
it'll help me.
You might not be able to put on here.
Well, then I'll edit it out. But
Scram!
Oh. I could put that on here. Okay. You go first, and then I'll address Scram.
My hizzy flizzy is hot flash, by the way. I just was being an idiot. I was blow drying the sweat out of my hair because that's what I'd be doing. I don't be washing my hair every
Dirty
day.
bitch all day.
Yesterday, and right in the middle of halfway being done, my blow dryer just stops.
How long have you had it?
I can't remember. I want to say about 6 years.
But, like, that's not like a 6-year Walmart blow dryer, though.
No, it was one of the Dyson, the very first Dysons. Mm-hmm. But also I bought it used.
Oh, okay.
And I
didn't know that.
She had it for, like, I want to say at least 1 year before.
Okay. I didn't know that.
But
I wonder if Dyson has, like, a killer return
that's
policy.
what I said to Josh.
I'd be looking.
I'm going to look. I'm going to look it up. But then you go looking again.
Mm-hmm.
And you're on a tighter budget this year.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't need a name brand.
No.
So if y'all know a good blow dryer, I found a couple on Amazon that are like in the $100 range. But they have like, I liked them because they had like the air wrap qualities where you could, there's 6 different attachments.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So you could do just straight blow dry. You could do like a blowout. You could do the curl. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I might try it. That has really good reviews. I might try it. But if y'all know a good blow dryer that lasts for a while, that don't break the bank, Mama's on a budget.
Mama's on a budget.
Especially at Christmas around the corner.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. Let a girl know. Let a girl know. Okay. Scram!
So, you know when you're super stressed out and you're holding it in because you're trying to, like, just power through and get through it, and you know that you're stressed out, but you just want to pretend, right? So we're golfing, and I had a lot going on that day, like anxiety to where I had, like, chest pains, that kind of anxiety where it's just that, like, sinking feeling. Mm-hmm. And I've been holding in tears all day. And as we all know, I blow. Like one small stupid thing and I'm done. Well,
So you.
Because it's just, and when I get that way, I should be alone. That's really what it boils down to, is I should just be alone. But I wanted to go have fun. It was the last warm day before all of our fall bullshit starts to happen. So we went golfing. Cortnie and I played the first 9 holes. And Josh and Corey met up with us after to play the back 9. And Cortnie and I were having a great time, laughing, everything. And I was going to drive from the tee box. That's what you call it, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yep.
Your first hit. Drive.
You were driving.
So Corey's like, I didn't do great. Right. I topped the ball. Like, it went 2 feet in front of me. And he's like, look, you need it further
on the inside
of your stance. And he's sitting down a little hill in a golf court. And I was like, no, I am. And he just kept, like, critiquing. Poor guy.
I think Josh hopped in too.
Josh started saying something, and I'm like, no, my foot is where my foot always is. And then, then I'm irritated. Yeah. I hit the ball, I get in the cart with Cortnie, and I'm like tears welling,
She's like, I don't even know why. I'm like, it's okay.
Because typically, like, that wouldn't even bothered me. I would have been like, y'all need to shut up.
Yeah, you would have talked shit to him.
Yeah. But I couldn't even do that day. So then the entire back 9, every time we hit our balls,
they were right there.
Right there.
I mean, like on our asses.
Yeah, and so then we start doing really crappy, and we did really good on the first 9. And anytime we would go to our balls, it was like a race.
We park in between so they couldn't see us.
I'm like, I got you, girl. Mm-hmm. And so then it just became this, and you know the girl on Instagram.
Yeah, there's
Scram.
Keep saying what she does.
She goes, Scram. She doesn't want to talk to you.
Yes. And she's got like her fist up in the air like she's gonna whoop your ass. So we're just talking. We're like, man, we love them, but we was having more fun without them. And then does just all of a sudden go, Scram. She doesn't want to talk to you. It was so funny. Yeah. It was the perfect moment.
Yeah. But I absolutely should have been by myself that day.
I think getting out was good because your anxiety, like you said, you felt you wanted to run out of your skin. I think that was good. I think that
they didn't mean anything by it, but by God, that was just, I was done.
Yeah, I think.
So silly.
No, I don't think it's silly at all. I think what happened when we talked about it is you had somebody that had a health scare and you went into fight mode. Mm-hmm. And once you knew everything was okay, you went into, okay, everything just hit me. And I remember this when it happened with my dad. And I think everything just hit you then. And I think that's okay.
Yeah.
I think just where you can't control when it hits.
Right. Well, and then you try to keep those tears in, you know, because ain't nobody got time for that, you know?
Right. You're like, because everybody thinks I'm weak if I do that. I should be able to control this more. Right. You're just human.
I'm like, I did so good all day. And then you told me how I should stand here while I'm teeing off. And then the tears. Mm-hmm. What?
It just happens.
You dumb bitch.
You're not dumb. You let it out. And I think it helped.
Yeah. So. Scram. She doesn't want to talk to you.
Sometimes it's nice to just be girls. Scram.
Yeah, totally. Because they don't do that when we're in the carts with them.
No.
But when you got 3 people breathing down your neck and you're playing real shitty anyways, I'm like this. I don't want to play anymore.
I'm not playing this role.
I think I quit a couple of holes that day.
Which is fine.
Like, I don't even give a shit. Standing there with my hand on my hip. I'm not playing.
It took you 2 holes, and then
I got over it.
Yeah.
And then I finished.
And then we talked
with
shit.
a birdie.
Yeah, you finished with it. She finished with her first birdie. Mm-hmm. It's good. It's really good.
Like, I'm not going anymore this year.
On Sunday. Yep. We finally did our clothes try on.
Yeah, we got to make our reel.
Yeah, we need to do that.
I need help. I don't know why it just seems. I went to do it and I was videos. Like,
send me to Birdios.
I didn't I don't know. You know, you ain't creative. Mm-hmm. I'll put them in the work folder.
There you go. But we did it and I noticed a couple of things. I love that Desiree and I, we both bought things too small. Mm-hmm. You got the tiniest. No, it was just you. She sees me.
Well, I'm used to what size you typically buy, and
it was sweet.
Cortnie's got weird. I shouldn't say
dimensions.
Weird. That's not nice. Cortnie's got little ass shoulders.
Yeah, I do.
And so certain things you buy, and it looks like she's got on the biggest damn shoulder pads ever, and it's not that. But then you have to compensate for your chest.
Yeah. This bigger.
It's not little.
And my hips.
Yeah.
If it goes over my hips.
You can't buy too big, but you can't buy too small. And I'm like, this medium will definitely be it.
It was super cute. I loved the shoes she got when I couldn't exchange them.
I know. I was bummed about that.
Because they were one size too big? Half a size. Mm-hmm. But I think it's so funny. The ones we got are called Fashion. They're so cute, though.
They are.
And they're cheaper and they look really close to, the name brand, the New Balance ones, I think.
Yeah, I think so, too. And it's not like you're running in them or anything, you know?
No, I'm fashioning them.
Yeah, that's the best. So Corey wanted some Ariat slip-ons
Yes.
for Christmas one year, and he sent me a link, so I bought them. They get to the house, I wrap them, put them under the tree. I didn't look at them. I just was like,
you sent me the link, I got them. Yeah.
I know what this is. So I wrap them, I put them under the tree, and he opens them on Christmas morning, and he's like, oh. I'm like, I swear to God I bought the ones that you wanted. And he's like, is that really the link I sent you? I'm like, yeah. And they're called fashions. So it's been a joke for like 2 years. Corey's like, I think I'll just wear my fashions tonight. And he wears them. They were cheaper than a pair of Ariats. But then get these shoes for Cortnie, and it says in gold letters on the back, fashions. It's like, shit. They couldn't have put that on like the inside of the tongue.
It's not bad.
It's not.
And
but
I think you could get it off with some like nail polish remover or something.
I don't know. It just feels like
cheap.
Yeah,
it does.
Fashion. I think nail polish remover could totally take it off.
Listen, I am on a budget, and I was trying to go not super expensive.
Right.
You don't have to show it.
Yeah. God. Like, you'd get more people to buy it if you didn't put your label on the back.
I thought it was fun.
It was fun.
We definitely, I think, picked things that we both typically wouldn't pick.
Mm-hmm. I sent 3 things back of Cortnie's.
Well, the one we exchanged.
Yes, we exchanged.
And the shoes we had to, because we couldn't get the... So really, only one thing.
I gotta admit, the whole jacket, like the shacket, whatever we call them now.
Yeah, well, that was a jean jacket.
Yeah. When I bought it, I guess I didn't realize it had fringe on the bottom of it. Fringe is hard.
It is hard.
Fringe is hard.
I'm so glad, because I always feel bad.
When you opened it, I was like, fuck my life.
Well, Des is always, she loves to give, but she always worries. Always. Because she wants somebody, like most of us want somebody to like it.
It stresses me out. I am not that is
it's
not my love
just always
language.
Stressed you out. Mm-hmm. So then when I put it on, I'm like, you ought to like it. You gotta like it.
You were trying so hard, and I'm like, bitch, just be honest. Like, what is it? And she told me, and I'm like, I get it. It's the fringe. Let's send that back.
There was fringe on the bottom.
It wasn't long fringe, but it was just enough to make you go,
yeah.
It looked cute on the girl on Insta.
It wasn't bad.
Amazon. Looked cute on you too.
It was growing on me the more I had it on, but I was afraid that I wouldn't.
She couldn't commit.
Yeah, I would put it in my closet and never wear it.
You kept trying, and I'm like, no, if you're not sold on it, like, it needs to go back.
So that's the one thing really that we had to like
buy something new. Yeah. Yep.
But we did good.
It was fun.
Weren't sure how to do the reel, so that could be a little funky, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get better at it.
It'll be dorky. Mm-hmm. So I think our kids are... What'd you do?
I just hit the wire.
I hit it earlier, too.
Let's see.
I think our kids are really funny.
They are.
And they say that people's sense of humor comes from trauma. And I'm like, well...
I must have gave my kid a lot.
A lot of it. I'm like, I'm certainly hoping that's not what it is. But Sophia's always had like a really dry sense of humor, right?
Yep.
That kid had me dying laughing the other day. So her friend says, hey, what are you doing on Monday? Sophia says, I don't know. Hold on. Let me check my calendar. And so then she sends her, speak of the devil, she's calling me. She sends her friend a voice memo back and says, oh, yeah, that's Columbus Day, and my family likes to throw a big party for Columbus Day, so I can't hang out. And her friend replies, wait, are you serious? Sophia's like, no. Her friend said, don't tell Desiree, but I could totally see her doing that. I'm like, what? And so now it's just like this running joke that we are preparing for our big party on Columbus/Indigenous Peoples Day.
It was so hilarious.
I don't know why I was laughing so hard when
I just
she
love
did
that
it.
her friend
She was
said,
quick.
"Wait, are you serious?"
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Bitch, shut up."
Yeah. Like, what kind of party would you throw? Like, what would that entail?
Probably a barbecue is probably what her friend was thinking. She having her friends over for a barbecue for Columbus Day.
She's like, well, your mom does like to have people
Host.
over. I just thought it was so hilarious.
She's like, any reason for that girl to have people over.
Right?
It is hilarious because Josh loved it too. And on Monday we were doing something. I can't even remember. But we were coming home and he goes, I really feel like I need to send a text to the group chat. And I'm like, why? He goes, I got to ask Des when the party starts.
I want to have one next year. I want to have one. You think they have a Pinterest board for that?
Oh, man. They could. There's somebody somewhere.
It really does that, right?
There's probably festivals and...
Yeah.
Yeah. People
I'm
probably
going to check that out because... And just... It could be like a surprise party for Sophia and her friend next year on Columbus Day.
I love it. Mm-hmm. Speaking of kids,
yes,
they be coming around.
They are.
Was in bed last night.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't talked to Isaac in a couple days. Mm-hmm. I think we talked to him on Monday. And I get a text. Hey, I love you. Can't wait for Parents Weekend. I miss you. I'm like, I didn't. That wasn't even prompted. What do you want?
Right. Yeah.
What do you want?
How much money do you need?
He's like, nope. Just wanted to tell you. But then I also go, are you okay? Everything good? He's like, Mom, I'm fine. You gotta quit asking me every time I tell you that I miss you.
You're just not used to it.
I'm okay.
Because they go through that phase like senior year where you're like, I cannot stand this asshole.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, get away from me.
Yep.
And then when they start being nice to you again, it's like, hold on.
Are you hurt?
Yeah. What's
Are
going
you
on?
okay?
I thought you didn't like me.
Do you need something?
Right. That's cute. I love that you said that. Parents Weekend will be fun.
It will be fun. You guys coming?
Probably not.
You keep trying.
Probably not. Maybe next year.
So,
You're making me nervous.
No, so I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. So at home, I usually am the one that makes the bed, right? Mm-hmm. Because Josh gets up before me. He's usually out of the house.
You're the last one out of the bed.
Sometimes I'm sitting in bed drinking a cup of coffee. Mm-hmm. Well, there's been a couple of days, I think it was there was a couple of days last week that I was up and out of the bed before him, so he made the bed. Mm-hmm. So then Friday, I clean the house. When I make the bed, I pull the covers back. I pulled a sheet tight. Mm-hmm. I pulled a...
Retuck the corners on the bottom.
Fix everything. Mm-hmm. Do it super nice and tight. Mm-hmm. So you get back in, it feels like, does she clean the sheets? Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
I hate making the bed. If I could not do it, I know it will make me feel better every day when I come home that it's made. It's just one of those things that you're like, this is stupid. But after I made it that day, he was like, you just make the bed so good. And I was like, you're right, I do. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, because
I put effort in.
I'm gonna make the bed. And then I'm like, this motherfucker just reverse psychology in me.
He did.
Right.
He knew
it. He knew it too. He's like, you're so good at that. Mm-hmm. You're so good at that. You should keep doing it.
Yeah, because when someone tells you you're good at something, you're like, well, now I'm going to be the best at it. Okay? I'm going to be the best bed maker just out of Mississippi.
I just thought it was so funny in marriages. And then I'm like, I need to be telling him he's the best at something.
Yeah, so that he'll keep doing it. Yeah.
And not be mad about it.
I don't like it when you just like pull the covers back and put the pillows.
Sloppily. Yeah.
I'm like this. You should have just left it.
It's the same.
I like to pull the sheet tight.
Pull the fitted sheet tight. Yeah. Pull the sheet tight. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you on that. He totally got you, though.
He did.
And now you're like, it's not so bad.
Good job, Josh. Good job.
You're like, I'm going to make this bed so good. So we're going into fall. And you know me and my self-tanner.
Yeah. I like tanner in the wintertime.
So I don't feel like you should be, especially living in Idaho, I don't feel like I should look like I've just come off of the beach.
Yeah.
In the winter time.
Yes. You need to, you have a little color, but.
Because in the summertime, I wear the ultra dark.
The dark. Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to lie. I may be ultra dark in the winter too. Because it just makes me happier.
Me too. Same, girl.
Like the medium one that's appropriate for winter. Just not doing it for me.
Well, maybe it will eventually. Maybe. But you're just not there yet.
Not there yet.
I like a dark tan too.
Me too.
Just good to have color. Makes you feel good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You look like you got a little.
Yeah. It makes. I feel like it
spark.
Yeah.
You look like you got a little spark.
Well, and I feel like it colors. Not color. Well, of course it colors things. Oh my god! I feel like every week I'm fucking up and just
it looks like it just looks like it colors things, like your skin.
Fuck off. But I feel like when I'm paler, I look older. Is that weird?
That's weird.
Because maybe it's because lately I've been doing, looking a little harder at things.
Mm-hmm.
I took a selfie with me and Cortnie, and I was like, excuse me, what is that?
I was going to bring this up.
I had, crepey cheeks.
It's just a bad picture.
But it wasn't about, I felt good enough to put it on social media. But you had and then I saw it.
Well, in order to see it, you got to zoom in, too.
And I try to be like, just age gracefully. It's okay.
Yeah, right.
But if my face the whole thing starts looking crepey, something's going to have to happen.
Yeah. We'll have a little work done.
Yeah. Because I felt like when I had tanner on my face, you couldn't see those.
Mm-hmm.
And then this morning I woke up and I was like, I don't think I drank enough water. I had that really hard line right here on it's on the right side of my forehead. It doesn't go all the way across, but it's just on the right side of my forehead. And it was so deep. Ones.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did I just sit with a rude face all day yesterday? Or is that just my face now? Crepey cheeks, deep forehead.
Yeah,
wrinkle.
I was going to bring up the fact that, how they say when it happens, it happens. You look in the mirror one day.
I think I should have got a letter in the mail.
You look in the mirror one day and you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm aging.
I think I should have got a letter in the mail.
Yeah, listen, it's coming.
Next week, we're going to hit you hard, okay?
So prepare.
Yeah. Mentally prepare yourself for your crepey
Yeah,
face.
it's funny that as soon as, I want to say 40, 41, you're like, oh, yeah, can definitely see. We're young still. And we're aging gracefully. I don't feel like we look, there's definitely some people that are our age that look older than us. Mm-hmm. But it's funny when you see it and you notice it and things and you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Well, like we've talked about in the past, age blindness,
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I think I've been blind to myself for a few weeks, months, but...
Gonna hit you from the back.
If you see me this winter looking like I just walked off of the beach, I probably haven't been to the beach, but it made me be a better person. Mm-hmm. A tan makes me a better person. I
love it, especially as you can't get it in the sun anymore. So I'll probably be starting to here in the next couple weeks. Mm-hmm. I just hate that you have to do it weekly, and then I hate that you have to scrub it off. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it doesn't look good because you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. It builds up, and
you definitely want the ones that fade.
Yeah,
good. Not the patchy.
I feel like anyone I've ever had never fades well.
Really?
Yeah, I have to scrub it off. Mm. And then I'm like, do I just go sit in a tanning bed for once a week?
I would love to.
I know.
But then I just have a crepey body.
I know it's not good for you. The sun is good, but. How about we talk about why sometimes we get, I think I mentioned this to you, but I think it's so stupid that sometimes we need something and we get paralysis to get it. Like, y'all, I have the flimsiest 2 pillows.
I can. Yeah. Keep going.
The flimsiest 2 pillows you ever did see.
You think she lives in a fucking prison.
And a sore, my neck is the sorest. And
For years.
Always, every morning I wake up and I'm like, I'm going to buy myself a new pillow. I don't even give a shit if it's expensive. I just need one that don't go flat no more. And like, so every morning I wake up and I say that, and every night I go to bed and I'm like, well, I got a pillow. It's okay. Like, why do I do that? It's because I have a pillow. I know.
Right. You got a lot of pillows on your bed.
Somebody needs to come in, sneak those 2 pillows and throw them away, and then I have to sleep without a pillow for one night.
Speaking of pillows, you do need to order one because I do feel like this has been...
it's funny that you get a paralysis on the dumbest things. Like, that will help you sleep better.
Yeah. You didn't order one this morning when you upgraded your phone, did you?
No. Mm-hmm. Upgraded that phone, but I still be sleeping like shit. It's on my list of to-dos.
Has it been flowing over to the next list every day? I do that too, though. The paralysis
probably buy that new blow dryer before I buy a new pillow.
Probably. You probably will. Because I feel like this has been a conversation
at least
for 15 years. Like, you go through phases with your pillows. You know, pillows break down. Like, they don't hold your head the right way.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I must got a really heavy head or something. Because I'd be fucking this pillow up. But I feel like when we first started hanging out, like, consistently again, 2010, 2011, I feel like you needed a new pillow at that time, too. Because your neck was starting to hurt.
Yeah, the last few years, I have constant neck pain.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, I don't know, there's probably things, inflammation and stuff like that. But
pillow could be a big factor.
But then, like, Josh likes different ones than I like. So then he bought us a couple, I would say maybe a year ago. And they're, like, super firm. Mm-hmm. I can't do it.
Not your thing. You like them soft?
Yeah, I want to squish them.
Oh, yeah. Corey likes to be able to wad up his pillow, too.
Yeah. And the ones that Josh got are for side sleepers, which I am, but it like does not squish. It's very firm. I don't like it.
Yeah. I get the paralysis thing though. I
know.
It's why my closet looks the way it does.
So good pillow, good blow dryer. Let me know.
Yeah. Send her a message, please.
But what were you saying?
I saw this pillow that it's like. Hold on, I'll put this down so I could show you with my hands.
Sleep podcast now.
Yeah. We're Sleepy Girl for life. So this pillow, it's got like a thing about this big. And then it has 4
how big?
Like this. Like this.
What would you say? How big? It's like an oval?
It's like an oval, circle. Yeah, oval, like probably.
Cantaloupe size.
Yeah, cantaloupe would be good. Mm-hmm. But then it's got like 4 arm thingies that come off of it.
Arm thingies?
Yeah, so like it's part of the pillow. But the reason why, I'm going to have to Google it. I'm going to have to find this.
Sounds like an octopus.
Kind of, but only it lost 4 legs in a battle.
Okay.
So it's only got 4 legs. So 2 of the legs will come around your neck.
Okay.
Okay. And then the other 2 legs are up here to support the top part of your head. The purpose of this pillow is that if you go to sleep on your side, it won't smush your face. And then you won't have a crepey face. Now we talking. I'm going to get one.
Okay, get one. Let me know how
because
it is.
If you think about it, that face is smushed. I've seen pictures of myself sleeping.
For sure.
And I'm like, it's so ugly.
Melted into the pillow.
So ugly. I'm going to find that pillow. I'm going to send it to you.
Okay, you do that.
You do that.
Sounds like it would be not comfortable.
No, but, well, and the girl showing it, of course. Yeah. The girl showing it, of course, is probably like 23. You know, petite little thing.
Mm-hmm.
She probably doesn't need much support for her little head.
You never know. Adriana is 23 and a petite little thing, and that girl snores like a mofo. I think she got some sleep apnea. She'd be stopping. Connor's like, I think she stops breathing sometimes at night. I'm like, my 23-year-old got sleep apnea.
Does she have a deviated septum?
I don't know. She might. She needs to go to. I say, you got health care. Go to the
I
fucking
don't
doctor.
understand like how anyone could get through a sleep study. Of course, it looks like I slept like shit. You see all this stuff you have on me?
Yeah, you'd have to have some type of sleep aid to make you go to sleep for sure. Well, I just feel like there's a lot of people that be preaching on that Facebook right now.
Oh my God, yes.
And
I'm gonna have to get rid of that shit.
They're very preachy about what other people be doing and don't take accountability for when they do some of the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I think you need to come see this from somebody else's point of view. Because
sure.
you could take your own medicine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. I think it's easy to, like, not see it all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, self-awareness is growing and stuff like that. But I think I know some of these that you're talking about, and definitely.
Well, and it's also like you did say, you sometimes you don't notice, like, oh shit, I guess that I could be kind of hypocritical in the fact that I do that too, or do something else. Mm-hmm. But also having a real friend that could say, girl,
yeah, you look like an asshole,
because you be doing some of that too.
Mm-hmm. You better tell me if I ever look like an asshole.
I mean, I think you and I do a pretty good job of, and I don't think we're those people either that are just, I don't know, that I'll say it like I say, because that's who I am. I think you and I are we know how to deliver a message to each other too. Like, there's ways that you can deliver something that might be a little harsh, or something that, somebody might not take great at first.
Right. But it's done in a loving manner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta be doing that.
Yeah.
We all can learn and grow. Mm-hmm. We all fuck up. Sometimes we are all human. Mm-hmm. And then when you go preaching
about how perfect you are.
I hate that. I
just can't imagine talking about myself all the time and how awesome I am. That's why we got a podcast, so we can.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Well, it's fun to talk about, but I guess we're preaching now, but...
Just don't be an asshole. We've talked about this multiple times. Mm-hmm. Just don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. Don't be preachy.
Yeah.
Like us. Just kidding. I don't know. Just... sometimes I'm like, okay, you definitely need a break from the social media. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And not just because there's bad stuff going on in the world. It's because of all the bullshit that these people be posting.
Yes. Yes.
So then I go to Instagram because it's not as much bullshit.
Mm-hmm. That's where I like to spend my time. The gram. Mm-hmm. Funny reels. Hiding.
Excuse me.
You're such a pig. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you said excuse me. That was a good job. Do you remember talking about self-awareness?
Oh, okay. Oh, God, you're going to talk about me burping in our office.
We don't have to, but
no,
that was hilarious. You get really comfortable around somebody and, like, you're just always yourselves, right? Mm-hmm. And sometimes you forget that somebody else has entered the building.
Especially when you hyperfocus.
Yes. Cortnie's hyperfocus sometimes can be infuriating. Like, and I said that wrong, but it can spark some rage. Like, ma'am, because I have no focus.
I'm in a zone.
And she gets in this zone, and I'm not ready for her to be in a zone, so I'm trying to interrupt the zone, and she doesn't allow it. Anyway, hyper-focused, sitting at the desk, and there was somebody across from me, And she just...
Loud.
Loud.
It was the loudest gut belch you ever did hear.
Yeah, like there was a 300-pound man in the room or something.
It pulled me out of the hyperfocus.
It really did. And she goes, oh my God. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. The hyperfocus.
Oh, the autism was sharing there.
Anyways, I love you for it.
I am who I am.
Yeah. No self-awareness. This is just who I am. Your problem that you took it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, you're just a bitch.
Yeah. Sorry that 90% of the people who read it thought, that was rude.
Yeah. I just don't be in the drama. The drama. I want to run out of my skin when there's drama.
Right.
I hate it.
Well, and nobody's providing like a helpful suggestion of how to fix certain things. They're just constantly bitching.
Oh, well, you know that we've got those people out there that support us thoroughly, and we love you. So much. We appreciate you. If y'all could just like, share, comment. I mean, I know it costs you nothing, but it helps us so much, and we appreciate it so much.
Yep.
We love you guys.
And if you need a mortgage, check out our mortgage page, Your Mortgage Besties.
Yes, good plug. Good plug.
I thought about Josh this morning.
Me too.
Good plug. Got to plug Your Mortgage Besties on Instagram and Facebook.
Well, that's it. We hope you liked it. See you later, homegirls.